bases on Spider-Man. Andrew is in a call, but you can't hear him. Say hi, Andrew. Andrew, I said say hi, not racist stuff. Anyway. Please don't hang up, I was just kidding. We're gonna watch a movie tonight, I guess, or something, but he's working, so I'm gonna scream until he's no longer working.
Glad you made it back to the city. How's that vacation looking?
Are you crazy? There's no time for that.
Anyway, Spider-Man's talking to someone, but anyways, that's not the commentary you want.
Sounds like a big
the
job.
Sequel got announced as well as a Wolverine game. That's cool. This is for the people watching the VOD.
You said
Andrew, how you doing?
You even did the voice.
Okay, don't make it weird.
What did you just say?
You really like me.
You made it
I know
weird.
you want to go home.
Let's go. We've got work to do.
I can't wait. Spider Cop surveys the city.
What is that? SpongeBob?
Turmoil just beneath its
Yeah,
calm
Sandy.
surface.
Yeah, Sandy. I want to go home.
What have I done?
Did you see the gameplay breakdown of the Nickelodeon Smash game? They have like mechanics so specific that Smash Brothers doesn't even have. Like, you know how you can charge an upward attack, like an up smash and a down smash? In the Nickelodeon game, they can counter each other. If you do an up smash, but one does a down smash, the up smash... I'm not? So, if you're wondering, people watching the VOD, he's clearly yelling, "I want to die." I'm actually really bad at the Sable bases, so if I die a lot, don't be surprised. Anyways, I just want to talk about the sequel, even though my friend doesn't play PlayStation, so he's here just because. Anyways, if you want, you can comment if you're excited for the game sequel. I'm excited. Andrew, are you excited? He's talking to someone. Leave him alone. Texting. Andrew, let's do a podcast where they can't hear you. That'd be the best podcast of all time. The one where no one can hear me in it. If you don't know what he's talking about, we made a video once, a long time ago. This is a long time ago. We made this video where we were talking about who we thought was gonna win the Tournament of Power. And what their wish was gonna be, and that whole video you couldn't even hear me in it. And my prediction was the correct one, AJ. Dumbass thought Jiren was gonna win. Next, you're gonna tell me Naruto's not gonna be in Fortnite. Just being annoying just to piss him off. Oh, is it?
Yuri.
Oh, I have to
nuts,
free people.
I think this group of Sable agents is locking people up and straight up robbing them.
You mean asset seizure? That's for drug dealers,
What
mobsters.
Yeah, well, they're applying it to anyone with nice cars or jewelry.
Which just makes them criminals. Treat them like it.
Andrew, you know you love me, right?
I have Spider-Man in my sights. All units attack.
So, when you were little, did you say, I'm gonna grow up and be a fashion
You don't hate me.
Yeah, you probably did.
Then why'd you invite me over to watch What If with you?
Keep him on the ground.
You invite me over all the time. Would you just hate me now? Is that how it is? No, you don't. We played Sims together. I made Tyone. What did you do? That's not how you say his name. Tyone. If you don't know who Tyone is, it's an Asian black guy. I shouldn't be admitting this, actually. It just now clicked in my head after I said it. Maybe I should be saying this, but it's too late now. Oh, now I'm gonna explain the name. It's supposed to be an Asian-sounding Tyrone. That sounds even worse now saying it out loud, to be honest.
Bad news. More Sable guys. Good news.
Spider-Man,
There is
punch
no good
himself.
news.
Oh wait, I meant make him punch himself. Well, too late now. Punch.
Spider-Man.
Do you have a headache?
Sable units gone rogue before. Sable International's got their hands
You haven't
too
drinking
full
enough water if you have a
complaining
headache.
about it, but they don't care if we do.
I was gonna take him down.
That'd be
anyway,
dope if.
but this makes it more fun. Thanks.
What would be really cool is if PlayStation and Xbox had a Discord like app so that you could still do chats and stuff. Because, you know, I want to talk to you and stuff like that. But, you know, that'd be cool. You may hit me with a stick, but I can still punch you 30 feet in the air. That's how Spider-Man doesn't decapitate people when he does that. No, he killed Wolverine's girlfriend by punching her in the face once. He thought that she was Wolverine, and he knows that Wolverine, you know, his body's a metal skeleton, so he has to hit harder. And didn't know that was not him and killed her. And I believe that was 616 canon, and nobody talks about that. Except me, because I think that's the funniest thing ever. Especially since, like, Wolverine and Spider-Man, in, like, the main comics, are really good friends, even though the reason why his girlfriend's dead is because Spider-Man just punched her to death. Let's be honest, she probably came back to life, but it was a comic book. I don't know if she did. I haven't read the Spider-Man comics in a bit. Last I remembered was the Red Goblin arc, and that was... holy crap, actually that was close to 3 years ago, actually. I've been caught up in the Spider-Man comics since 3 years. Ah. I bet I could tell you a fun fact about Spider-Man 3 you didn't know. The death of Venom, or not Venom, Eddie Brock was different. And then they changed it because, I assume it's because how much darker his death was. So, how Eddie was supposedly supposed to be found dead was Spider-Man was gonna pull him out of Venom, but pulled out bones instead.
I said I'm not interested. This is really getting stalkerish.
Which means he fully, like, was bonded with Venom. So Venom kind of ate his everything except his bones, was how it's supposed to be the fate of Eddie, but they changed it because they didn't want to traumatize little Timmy in the theater. Isn't that, you know, isn't that interesting? You know, it can be cool and interesting. Kind of like when you discover what babies taste like. It's pretty cool and interesting. Look, Andrew told me to say that, okay, chat? That doesn't exist. Andrew, quickly tell your Twitch chat that also doesn't exist to watch my stream. Should I stream on Twitch instead? No, never mind, I'm ending it. I'm ending it now. No, don't tell people in real life. Wait, who is it? Is it the guy, him and Jawan made fun of you in the stream once? Aww. Is this just because everyone takes on you, AJ? Ah. You are using data a lot. Hey, there was a point in time where I had to use nothing but data.
All that drama. For what?
What do I open this door? Good job, Spider-Man. You opened the door. There's now someone watching the stream. Is that your friend, AJ?
Captain,
Maybe.
all the people in the cells are out.
Okay.
Their property back.
Is it you, AJ?
Good. And Sable International swears.
No,
they're
'cause
going
you're
to
calling me.
prosecute that
Okay.
squad. I'll believe it when I see it.
Okay, well, I'm just playing Spider-Man. What did he just do there? Spider-Man just did something really weird. What the hell was that? Spider-Man, like, what the hell did he just do there? Spider-Man did something really weird for a second. What? AJ, what the hell did you just say? I don't want to say what I think he said, so... Okay. I think he just said extra gar. Here, AJ, I'm gonna give you a number between... I have to count all of them. Crap. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Shit, I lost count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. One to 32. Pick a number between 1 and 32. Oh my, oh, it is! Today is 9/10/21. I have to recount. Oh, you got white 2099. That's a good one. I could have just told you the name of the suits, but we were probably gonna forget most of the names halfway.
1051. Escaped prisoners in vehicles are
Oh,
causing a
hold
major
on, there's crime
disturbance.
going on. Chase the
Please
vehicle.
mobilize on Museum Mile.
Electro trying to destroy our power grid. The vulture raining death.
What if I get secretly J1 who's watching right now? No, I wouldn't be though. J1 would be he'd be bullying me right now. J1's the best cyber bully I know. Isn't that right, AJ?
Spoiler! This joyride ends right back to Riker! We're not going back inside!
Yeah, that was the best. Good times. Master Shallot. Oh god, they have guns. What am I gonna do? I'll just uppercut him 30 feet in the air and slam him back down to Earth. And probably kill him in the process. He's not really dead though, because I'm Spider-Man, and Spider-Man doesn't kill unless it's Wolverine's girlfriend.
It was like some
Do you know there's
dystopian
also
sci-fi
a
movie.
Spider-Man comic
Of course, the
once
city's not that
where
far off these days.
Spider-Man didn't know, I think he still doesn't know this, Spider-Man one time got a missile shot at him and dodged it, but it redirected to 2 random guys and murdered them. And Spider-Man probably didn't know that that happened. Actually, no, I think he redirected it himself and it killed 2 guys that he didn't know. There's a person there.
Yuri, I have eyes on a
One
Sable
thing
base.
to do.
They've got prisoners. I don't know what
Make
they're
him
charged
die.
with. I don't want to let dangerous people back on the
They
streets.
don't know I did that.
The real criminals they turn
Spider-Man
over
is sneaky.
The people they hold on site haven't done anything they can make a
The
case over.
web
I
strikes.
can think of at least 2 amendments that violates.
Oh crap.
Okay, looks like I'm
They
staging
know I'm
a
here.
jailbreak.
Aonzi?
You're in time.
Or whatever that thing AJ says. Let's go.
Nothing negative, but we'll search their phones just in case. Not if they give us permission.
Oh, well.
Surprise!
Now 80% of them know I'm here, so it's time to beat ass. Can I think of other times Spider-Man accidentally killed a person? Because he's done it a few times, I just can't remember. What? Yeah, that's right, he accidentally killed Mary Jane for boning her. They got like spider cancer or something. It's like poison ivy, just in a different way. Let's talk about one of the most hated Spider-Man comics of all time that the new Spider-Man movie might be basing itself on. Have you ever heard of One Last Day? It's a Spider-Man comic that happened after Civil War, I believe. So, I'm pretty sure you know in Civil War comics, Spider-Man reveals his identity, and obviously bad stuff happens because he did that. In the comic One Last Day, he goes to, I believe it's Mephisto, who people theorize is actually secretly Doctor Strange in the new movie. And he creates a different reality where, because what happened is Aunt May died. And so, and at this point, Spider-Man is married with Mary Jane and has a daughter, if I'm correct. Yeah, he decided to let his child just be unborn. That's so horrible, but it's kind of funny. Yeah, that's... You wanna know what he just said, Stream? He's making chicken pesto for dinner tonight. Nah, I'll just eat your garbage. Damn it. That dog beats me at everything. Like... Okay, actually no, never mind.
More of them. You know, this would be way more fun if you guys made pew-pew noises.
I think of other dumb stuff, but maybe I can't think of just Spider-Man. I could think of like... I could think of how dumb how OP the Marvel Zombies got in the comic. Like how in the original comic, before they rebooted it and made 1,000 sequels of the OG one, do you recall how they got super powerful? They ate Galactus and like got his power, so they were in space eating planets. Like they had cosmic powers. The only reason why they lost was that they had a battle with the surviving humans for so long they lost their hunger. Oh, I gotta explain that, I guess. In the Marvel Zombies comic, if they don't eat for long, they lose their hunger from the virus and become, well, as normal as they could be. Mentally, they become normal again. It's kind of a cure, except the only thing is if they bite someone again, then they regain their hunger.
Gotcha. I'm lucky to protest.
And then somehow only one MVP murdered the original Marvel Zombies. It was none other than Sandman. That's not even a joke. Sandman is the one that killed the rest of them. So let's think the zombie Spider-Man that helped out. He like put nanobites that eat the zombies into Sandman, and he like went through all the zombies and killed them all.
And don't say more than 20.
And then they did 2 reboots. I forgot. One of them was pretty much the same thing, except Ash Williams from The Evil Dead was in it. That is not a joke. And then they rebooted it again to be more serious. That one came out last year. Because the name of the... And it was different, because the OG one... You wanna know the virus name for that one was? It was The Hunger. It was fucking called The Hunger. Because... a bad Roblox game is the and any word following it. Yeah, that was the name of the OG Marvel Zombies. Is the disease. And the second one, I'm trying to remember if I get it right. The reboot they did last year, mainly because DC did a really good one called DC. Yeah, it's so bullshit how Superman turned. Anyways. You're probably wondering how Superman turned into a zombie in it? So, what happened was the Flash turned into a zombie and started fucking dashing through the whole planet, infecting people. And at the time, Superman was questioning if... Because he doesn't want to kill him, obviously. It's against his morals. And what he does is he decides to break it and kill Zombie Flash. So he goes to the other side of the Earth and collide into him. But what happened was Flash's fingers got stuck in him as he did it. Which means he got infected. And then he went to space and accidentally crashed back down and started killing people. And then they moved to a new planet. And then DC's is weird. Not as weird as the Marvel Zombies. Because when they rebooted it, they based it off of an actual X-Men thing, I believe, where they actually do take over people, but they changed it into a zombie virus. Like, they edited it a bit. It was still a what-if comic, but it made more sense. Oh, that was the Secret Wars remake, or redo. That was Old Man Logan. He got put into the Marvel Zombies. Because, well, so what Secret Wars is, yeah, so Secret Wars, you know the original one, where Black Suit Spider-Man came from? That Secret Wars was, actually that one was a bit more for selling toys, if I'm correct, so that's why it's like superheroes fighting each other. At the time, they wanted to redesign Spider-Man, if I'm correct. I don't take myself as fact on that part. I'm trying to remember. Anyways, that one was the original universe. The Secret Wars, they redid it, and this time they did multiverse. So there was a universe with like,
guess how I feel about bullets.
like old-timey Avengers. Like there's a Paul Revere Punisher. It's so funny. That's not even a joke. That's like my favorite guy is Paul Revere Punisher. He like start like saying like weird things with it too. I don't know. It's just really funny. Oh, what the? I just found a really weird glitch. Huh.
I realize the irony in me saying.
Anyways, yeah, he dies from an Ultron bot. Anyways, yeah, and there's even a Secret Wars arc where the zombies were fighting Ultron bots. It was like a war they had. Anyways, speak Toby. In that Secret Wars, Wolverine got transported out of his dimension. Which, you know, is the Old Man Logan one. And he got put inside the Secret Wars one, and he had to escape until he made it to 616, where he could live. Because 616 Wolverine at the time died. He drowned in liquid animanium, and it hardened. I don't know if he came back to life from that. I don't remember. I bet he did, though.
My friends, the
comic
Rhino
book. But anyways,
and the Scorpion are back behind bars.
so yeah, he fought the zombies, and what's weird is the original zombie virus was so bad that not even Wolverine's regeneration was immune to it. But when they did the remake, it was. Because it makes sense for Wolverine to actually be immune to that. Even though Deadpool wasn't. And he was in the main universe for a bit. Man, AJ, I want to talk about it still bothers me. The only thing that bothers me about the zombie what if is that everyone turned into a zombie in like 2 seconds except for Hope. I'm like, what the fuck, dude?
Wash your windows?
I can't tell if he's still there or not, but he is. Might earbud die? I might have. AJ, you there? You're muted. Didn't you mute yourself again? Yeah, well, he's quiet. We're just gonna wait till he's no longer quiet. Ah, I'm more important than your mom, huh? I meant your mom's more important than me, huh? Yeah, that makes sense. I would also agree. Tombstone, what's he building in there? You know Tombstone? He's one of the coolest Spider-Man villains. No, what? Tombstone. Yes, the Spider-Man villain that's also an ice cream place. I'm pretty sure he makes pizza that's sold at Walmart, too.
This might be easier if I stay
Isn't it
quiet.
also what's at graveyards? Huh. No, Tombstone is a mafia boss in Spider-Man is what I was talking about. No, that's the living Tombstone. AJ just said, I thought Tombstone was the people that made the Five Nights at Freddy's song. Shut the fuck up. Wait, am I supposed to do this stealthily? If not, then...
Someone needs a nap.
Oh! Oh, they know I'm here. Oh, don't do it stealthily.
The no lab coach thing gave you away.
Hope the second game takes stealth better, because stealth in this game is... It's like... So, let's compare it to the Amazing Spider-Man games. In the stealth, if you get... Andrew, there's a video game for every movie except for the Tom Holland ones. Actually, no! I'm lying, because that one had a VR game, so even that one had a game. But, like, they had the Amazing Spider-Man 1 and 2 games. I used to play the second one a lot. And in that game, they did stealth really well in it. Or Spider-Man Shattered Dimensions. You can look at that one and look at the noir parts. Spider-Man... Okay, so think of the... Do you still have that game? I haven't played it in a while.
I want to find out what's in these barrels.
Damn it! Anyways, I'm sorry. I love that game so much. Spider-Man Shattered... Wait. Yeah, sorry. There was two-time dimension Spider-Man games. There were Shattered Dimensions and Edge of Time.
To as a kid?
Shattered Dimensions, you can play as...
Now?
In Shattered Dimensions, you can play as 4 Spider-Man. In Edge of Time, you only played as 2. Somehow, in my opinion, Edge of Time was still the better one. Anyways, I don't know, actually, they were both pretty good. I can't think of which one was better. That dude is just walking into me. I think his AI is not working. That's Edge of Time. Edge of Time is the one with both of them. Shattered Dimensions had,
More dudes, more drugs.
That's because the story in that one was better. But, honestly, Shattered Dimensions was more fun on playing as 2 Spider-Man. No, I'm at 4. But anyways, think of the sneaking noir missions. Like, that's way better. Because, like, what happens is you die in, like, 2 hits if you get caught. So you have to be very careful. In this game, you can just run in guns blazing, and there's no difference. The only difference is it takes longer if you do stealth. And you can one-shot them, sure, but, like, it doesn't matter. Yeah. And plus, usually there's going to be a second wave anyways, where they know you're there. So, yeah, that's, like, the big thing I don't like in this game is the stealth. Stealth is not great, but... And sometimes they do require stealth, where, like, hostages will be killed if you don't use stealth. Oh, was I supposed to stick them there? But, like... That's, like, not even story mode stuff. Like, those are just side missions for Taskmaster. Which they still did them better in this game than they did in Black Widow. I'm sorry. I'm just saying it. Black Widow was a little disappointing. I never publicly said this because no one cares about my opinion, but Shang-Chi was a lot better. They had a Naruto reference in it. Right? Yeah, I know, that's what I meant. Dragon Ball. Same thing. The Naruto reference was that they were Asian. Right? No, that's a Mortal Kombat reference. Easy.
Diox
Now,
3
Andrew,
plus
you know that
designer
joke doesn't work on
amphetamines.
me.
Pretty clever recipe for temporary invulnerability. I'm impressed. And worried. This stuff hits the street and there'll be a huge market for it. With
Oh, 'cause you
Tombstone
don't
as the
have
sole
one?
supplier,
Okay.
I think I can synthesize a counter drug. Wonder if there are any lab supplies in that
What's
truck.
that from? I don't remember.
Time for some artisanal science.
Oh, yeah. Andrew, we should stream together. Get a PlayStation. We'll do co-op
There.
Spider-Man, even though it
Single dose
doesn't
of the counter
exist.
drug. Just need to test it out.
It's crazy. I've been trying to get an Xbox, but PlayStation's working on me. I do want the PS5, but legit, it's just for 2 games, and that's fucking it. I don't care about any... They're like, dude, PlayStation has more exclusives. But I'm like, I don't care about any of them. Oh my god, guess what? PlayStation has a racing game? So does Xbox. In fact, the Xbox one, in my opinion, is way better. They have Lego cars in the Xbox. But I mean, it doesn't mean I'm going to play the Xbox One anyways. And, like, there's God of War. God of War is cool. But, like, the only, like, PlayStation exclusive games I like the most were the old ones that they did, like Crash and Spyro. And you can play those on Xbox now. I'm going to be Night Monkey for this one. Daylight. And, like, and again, like, it's working for me on, like, Spider-Man. Because, you know, I'm a massive Spider-Man fan. So, Spider-Man gets me, but, like, at the end of the day, I'm probably going to have more fun on the Series X. And who fucking cares anyways? If you're going to play the PS5 over it, I don't care. That's cool. PS5's a really cool console. And if you're going to play PC over it, that's also cool. Why do you have to try and gatekeep people just because they don't play what you like? It's fucking annoying.
Felicia thinks she's toying with me.
I remember seeing this one, like, Twitter argument where people were complaining about PS5 doing exclusives.
Hello, cat.
I didn't
think
see
some
it.
big-time
I see
lawyer
it.
lives here.
PS5 doing
Bet she's
exclusives and
after
stuff
his
like that, and
client
there's this
list
guy
to find new
saying
targets.
who was talking about how
Hate to
PC was
admit it,
better. It's like,
she's one
that's the one
smart
thing I hate
cat.
about consoles. And that's that, they always do that exclusive game stuff, and I'm like, aren't 90% of PC games only playable on PC? I was like, I mean, I understand consoles can't play it, but I'm like, that still doesn't help out your argument. Even someone put that out there, and the person's like, oh yeah, I guess you're right, huh? So at least they're not, like, defending that point anymore. I was like, I was laughing my ass off from that. While on, you can't play Halo on PlayStation because Halo is too good. Did I... We're talking about Halo Infinite, or what you have for lunch? Andrew just said, I can't wait for this shit to come out. So, I was thinking back to the Lodiro clip where Goku just says, I can't wait to take a pet. Dookie goes, what the fuck? Oh no, I like the Bardock raid video they did. Anyways, yeah, Halo Infinite's gonna be cool. See, you got the Xbox game you're excited for. I'll take my PlayStation one. Spider-Man 2 is gonna be dope, and it's gonna come out in it's gonna come out in 2023. I can wait, because that means because what they've showed so far, which is probably CGI, it looks really good. I mean, Venom's gonna be in it, so that's dope. And also, they recently, I believe they confirmed who's gonna voice Venom. Do you know who Tony Todd is? He played, do you remember the original Candyman movie? Okay, I gotta get a list of actors that Tony Todd is an awesome freaking actor. I swear to God, you're gonna know who he is, and you're just gonna be thinking of he's that one black guy in a movie. Tony Todd's like Morgan Freeman if he did horror stories. It's like that. He's got a nice voice. Tony Todd, he played Candyman. He was in Final Destination. Do you ever watch the Final Destination movies? Jesus Christ. Sky Sharks? What the fuck? God, I have to find a movie you know that Tony Todd would be in. I'm pretty sure you haven't seen the Wishmaster movies, which, to be fair, not a lot of people know about them, so I don't blame you. They're not good. I saw all of his movies. Okay, I guess in fairness, Tony Todd, I know him more than you because he's in a lot of horror movies. Oh, he was in Transformers 2. You ever watch Transformers 2? Yeah, he was in Hellfest. He was the park guy who was talking out loud. Anyways, he's gonna voice Venom in the new Spider-Man game coming up. Oh, the new Matrix movie is gonna be awesome.
Spider-Man. So my tracker picked up some more people who were at the party and might have gotten, you know. This is Ethan Albrecht.
Spider-Man has a seizure in public.
Didn't show for class.
What?
My software picked him up in a photo, but there's other pics from the same location, and he's
What
gone.
did you just?
Still our best shot. I'll try to
Sky
find
Shark? Yeah.
Thanks.
I was like, what the fuck is Sky Shark? I've never
Philip's
heard of that
photo is
one.
my only lead again. I gotta find this location. The picture
But
shows
not
elevated
as
train
good as
tracks,
Sharknado.
like the ones out of
Sharknado is a
Harlem.
masterpiece that was sponsored by Subway. Do you remember Jared from Subway was in like 2 of the Sharknado movies?
Whatever happened to him kicked in after the Halloween party.
A delayed reaction. That's not good. There could be corrupted walking time.
Did you know that some of them had WWE wrestlers on them?
Elevated train tracks south of the university. I need to.
I'm leaving the mission! No! Spider-Man, go back! I don't know where the mission is. I'm supposed to just roam around until I find it.
I should be
Do you
heading
know?
north.
Do you know some of the WWE wrestlers were in it? Like Chris Jericho, Seth Rollins, Kurt Angle, John Morrison, Roman Reigns. I think you only know 2 of the guys I just named. I can't wait for Sharknado 7 rumors. Dude, screw Spider-Man No Way Home. See if Andrew and Toby are in it. Let's see if John Cena's gonna be in Sharknado 7.
Pretty far north of ESU.
See, is north of it? I don't know where north is.
There are no elevated train tracks south of the university. L trains could mean Harlem.
Thank you, Andrew. Andrew just said it's somewhere. I'm next to the... Oh, I'm next to a church. I was next to the Sanctum Sanctorum.
Those are northeast of ESU.
Northeast. I don't know where that is. I'm Spider-Man. I should know. I don't live in New York. I've never been in New York. Biggest place I was at was fucking Denver.
I think these tracks were in East
I
Harlem.
don't want to know what movie they recently added to Netflix, but just tell me anyways. Mars Attacks. Ah, yes, because that is the best film to ever... Dude, I'd rather watch all the Sharknadoes than Shark Attack. I meant Mars Attacks. Shut up, you know what I meant. Go to the Union
Harlem
Square.
elevated train tracks, I can follow them to this location.
Dude, Spider-Man's like, dude, handpicking me this mission, and I'm just not focused in it, and I'm still messing it up. I don't remember doing this mission. I know I definitely did it, because I 100%ed the game a couple of times. To a point where maybe I should speedrun. That is a joke. I'm never going to speedrun in my life. Shut up, you don't like He-Man. You don't get to talk about He-Man. Bitch, man, my man reconnected chain once with magic. Don't talk to He-Man like that. He pushed the moon twice.
These tracks are in East Harlem.
Can Superman do that? Yes, he can.
I think this is pretty far
Oh, yeah,
north of
can.
ESU.
Captain
There are no
America
elevated train
do
tracks
that?
south of the
No.
university. I need to head north.
Yes, because that's the same. Holding a helicopter to the helipad is the same strength as pushing an entire moon. Yes, Andrew, good job on that analogy. So fucking what? He held onto a helipad in a helicopter in real life. He's not actually doing that. Of course He-Man didn't push a moon in real life. He's hand-drawn.
If I find the East Harlem
Yeah,
elevated train
and I
tracks,
almost did a bad
I can
uncle
follow them
joke.
to this location.
Yeah, well, Tobey Maguire really did dance in those
There are no
scenes.
elevated train tracks south of the university.
I take that one.
I need to head north.
Bet you didn't know that one. It's not a scary thought. Spider-Man 3 is a masterpiece, and you just don't understand.
I see elevated train tracks. Those are northeast of ESU.
Andrew, you now learn that girls would rather date a famous movie actor than you. Yes. Yes, people would rather date Tobey Maguire than you because you were never fucking Spider-Man. And that could mean two things. So was I. Yes, were you filmed in a big movie as Spider-Man for Halloween when you were 6 years old? Fucking no.
I see elevated train tracks. Those are
Your mom's
northeast
video
ESU.
camera doesn't count. You released the Andrew cut.
Looks like there's a bridge.
Okay, maybe I should actually look and see if I can find where I'm supposed to do this. Because Spider-Man's really being annoyed with me not actually trying to do this mission right. I'm just swinging around having fun. Let me have my fun, Spider-Man. Did I ever tell you how I easily platinum this game?
At the end of the tracks.
Okay, never mind. I'm not gonna tell you anything now. I'll tell the Twitch chat, YouTube chat, that no one's watching.
These tracks are in East Harlem.
I accidentally pretty much platinum this game and noticed I only need to do like 2 more achievements. So the last one I did was you had to finish doing experiment stuff in Otto's lab, and those are boring. But if you have the game on the lowest difficulty, you can skip them. There's like a skip option, and it still says you completed it. So I changed my difficulty to the lowest, and just hit skip on all of them, and I platinumed the game. Did I find the tracks?
Wrong way. I should go north.
North, up here. Got it. Andrew, if I had the Avengers game and I bought you a copy, would you play it with me? I'm not gonna buy it on the PlayStation. I'm not buying. Well, actually, I might have to buy it again just to play as Spider-Man. Because he's gonna be a PlayStation exclusive. You can tell I'm a Spider-Man simp, right?
Follow them to this location.
Dude, I just love Spider-Man, man. I'm talking about the Peter Parker 23-year-old fucking Spider-Man, not the
train tracks. Those are northeast of ESU.
Yes, definitely not the black one, because he's underage, dumbass. How old do you think Miles is?
I think these tracks are in East Harlem.
Pretty much, yeah, he's as old as Spider-Man was when he started off in the comics, if I'm correct. I don't know. I'm gonna be honest, I stopped looking into the Ultimate Comics ever since fucking Peter died. Dumbass Punisher. You ever read the comic? No, you probably don't. You don't read. Anyways, you ever know the comic Punisher kills the Marvel Universe? If you're wondering, they did this before the Deadpool one. So, yeah.
Could mean Harlem.
Oh, okay, be quiet on me. probably getting a call from his mom again. Hello, one person who's watching the stream now. How's it going? Please don't be J1. Or AJ. That'd be weird. I'm in a phone call with AJ right now. Get the backpack. Where'd it go? There it is. Now I just jump off. Oh, I have to look for train tracks. I'm sorry, Spiderman. I'm doing something. I don't know. I don't know what happened. Was that you watching the stream? I don't see anything in the chat. Are you sure it's sent? Here, try sending something again, if you can. There's a chance the chat might be... I don't care if you're helping a customer. Here, let me go on my phone and put something in the chat and see if it appears. There's a chance the chat isn't working on the PlayStation. Ooh, the Iron Man and Batman death battle is gonna happen soon. When is that? That's in 3 days. Saying now, I think Batman's gonna win. I'm sorry, Iron Man. I think Batman's winning it. I'm gonna comment something in the chat. Oh yeah, my comment appeared on my own chat. So your comments just suck, AJ. This north? I don't know. I don't know if this is north or not. I didn't bring my spider compass. Oh yeah, no, that's definitely why I didn't appear. You don't put cum in a fucking YouTube comment and expect that to appear. No, it's amazing why it didn't appear.
Looks like there's a bridge at the end of the tracks.
Yeah, because when you comment that, you're the only one that can see it. Was it on YouTube or Twitch? Oh, they must have updated it. I don't know. Am I looking for something? What am I looking for?
I think these tracks are in East Harlem.
Get a photo of the... Oh, are these not the right tracks? I think I already told you. You remember, I'm gonna make fun of Jimon here. You remember when Jimon was mad when he said that they wasted, that they were going to do a zombie, rated R movie of Marvel, when it's pretty clear they're never gonna do that? Would that be cool? Maybe, but like, and he's not the only one that wants that. There's an entire freaking Marvel Zombies fan base, and they exist. No, not really. You know, some people just like zombie stuff, you know?
If I find the East Harlem elevated train tracks, I can follow them to this location.
Like, expecting an MCU, like, movie about it when it's for kids, no, that's just not gonna happen. It was, like, rumored, I guess, but, like, obviously, nothing...
L trains could mean Harlem.
Exactly, well... I know the MCU isn't fully for kids, but like, I don't think someone's gonna buy a ticket to take their kid to a movie theater to watch Captain America get his face eaten by a fucking Iron Man. Right? How are they gonna sell toys now? That exists. No, that exists. Marvel Zombies toys. That's real. But it's based off the comic, and it's for like collectors and for kids. You're not gonna go to Walmart and see a zombie freaking Spider-Man toy. No, they sell those in other ways.
I think this is pretty far north of ESU.
Marvel Zombie toys. No.
L trains could mean
It
harm.
might have in the recent, like, cause like in like some of the mobile game like stuff that kids play, they've been adding Marvel Zombies kind of to it, but it's mainly Zombie Venom, who doesn't really appear in Marvel Zombies, kinda. It's like how the mobile games make Zombie Venom. It's like Venom, but like some of his like symbiote parts are missing. It's like blood and bone. Okay, so you want me to explain how they did it in the Marvel Zombies? So in Marvel Zombies, Eddie Brock was a zombie, but Venom was on him, and then he was dead. So Venom kind of left him at some point when Spider-Man killed him with cosmic power. The symbiote rejected Eddie, but it's kind of because it was a zombie, and you couldn't, because you know the symbiotes kind of eat off him too. They can't really eat off him if they're an undead zombie. So Venom, the symbiote itself, wasn't a zombie. It was Eddie who was. Let me tell you a fun time Spider-Man had with the X-Men once in the 90s, I believe, or 80s. One time, I don't remember why, Spider-Man was mad at the X-Men. And so he started fighting all of them, and he was actually winning the fight, fighting all the X-Men. And it came to the point where Jean Grey had to erase his memory, not his whole memory, just part of why he was fighting him and started helping him. But yeah, there was a time where Spider-Man could like take on the fucking X-Men in the 80s.
I think this is pretty far north of ESU.
You mean an Inhuman? So what's the difference between... So the difference from a mutant and like Spider-Man is that the mutants have a thing called the X gene. That's how Wolverine's able to pop claws out. And like... So technically, by that standpoint, Deadpool isn't a mutant. Now, they kind of did a workaround with this, and they made the Inhumans, like, you know, Miss Marvel, who was stretchy. The Inhumans were mainly, okay, the Inhumans is a little bit of a complicated history, but if I'm correct, the current one is like,
If I find the East Harlem elevated train tracks,
the current Inhumans are like an asteroid giving them their power, but they're kind of more now explained as the X-Men without the X gene, because they kind of had to do a workaround because you know the MCU couldn't use the X-Men at the time. I'm just gonna abandon this. This is boring. Now they can. Yes, you're right. Now they can, and they're bringing Fantastic Four. I can't wait for the Fantastic Four movie. They're gonna do it right. Hopefully. Okay, name a legitimately really bad MCU movie that isn't Thor 2. Even Thor 2 wasn't that horrible now. It's just the worst MCU movie. The Incredible Hulk, the original one?
Folks, I'm hearing a lot of praise for Spider-Man lately, and I'm not saying it's entirely...
I know, it's not that bad. What are you talking about? It's not... It's not good. It's not good. But it's not... It's not... I'd say I had a better time watching that than...
This is not his city.
Thor 2.
I mean ours.
Thor 2. Okay, I mean like after Iron Man 1 is more what I mean. I get what you mean. Okay, I guess that's a fair point, but let's actually think like after Iron Man 1. What is a legitimately horrible MCU movie? Most would say Iron Man 3. But we saw Iron Man 3 a couple days ago and we kind of enjoyed it. I like Iron Man 3. I am Iron Man. I'm not, though. I'm a nerd who plays Spider-Man video games. And comments in his own chat something. Or did you say Captain Marvel? I swear to God, you say Captain Marvel. That was bad, but it wasn't horrible. I still found it a little enjoyable.
We have ordered a crowd of civilians to disperse and are detaining those refusing to comply.
You're done.